Today we start a new adventure as we take over the Los Angeles Angels and attempt to march them to October. It's opening day with the Angels here. Nolan Shanuel is up to bat. He's 1 for 2 here. We start off in the 6th inning playing March to October. I've never played this type of playthrough before, so it'll be interesting to learn how it works and all of the features to it. The plan right now is to see if we can get the Angels into the playoffs this season and see how far we can go with that. If we fail, we fail. It'll be fun. No guarantees. 1-1 pitch delivered. Strike 2. 2-2 count here, and a fly ball to right field will retire Shanuel. 1 away. Rendon with a pop out to shortstop. That'll be 2 away in the 6th inning. Then Mike Trout, he swung. He struck out. That brings up Cedric Mullins in the bottom of the 6th. He strikes out. Westberg with an 0-1 count against him. With a base hit, gets past Drury there to right field. Runner on first for the Orioles. Next batter here gets a nice strikeout by Detmers. And Santander with a drive to center field will move the runner up to second base. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Mountcastle with a drive over Ward's head. That will field at least 1 run. Ward gets it. Throw is offline. Second run's coming across. And Mountcastle is able to get to third on the bad throw. 2-0 Orioles. That brings up Hayes with another base hit. It's going to drop in front of Trout. It is 3-0 Baltimore in the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. And then we get a strikeout there to end it on Henderson. That brings up Drury, who hits a line drive to center field for a base hit in the 7th. Moniak is up to bat with 1 runner on and a deep fly ball to center field. Will that carry? It does. It is 2-3 Baltimore in the top of the 7th. Taylor Ward's up to bat, and he will fly out to the first baseman. 1 away in the 7th inning. O'Hoppe with a line drive to right center field. 2 away. And to end the 7th inning, or the top of the 7th, there's a line drive to right field. 3 away. Bottom of the 7th, we get a nice strikeout there of Mateo. 1 away. Line drive base hit. Trout will field it there, but Baltimore gets another runner on base. Mullins is up to bat with a nice base hit. Ward will field it, hold the runner at second. Baltimore putting together another rally here. Westberg up to bat. Strike 3. 2 away in the 7th inning. There's a ground ball to Rendon over to first base. That'll end the 7th. Still a 1-run game. We jump to the top of the 9th inning here, and Mike Trout blasts one to left field to tie the game. The Angels are unable to put any more runs across in the 9th inning, so that'll move us to the bottom of the 9th when the Angels try to hold off and send it to extra innings. A bunt attempt here pops out. O'Hoppe's able to field it. No way to advance the runner there. Mullins then grounds to Neto, who fields it for a double play. That'll take us to extra innings. Move all the way forward to the 12th, where we decide to do a sacrifice down the third baseline, moving the runner to third. Successful, 1 out. O'Hoppe up to bat next with a deep fly ball to center field. Santander is going to get under it, but it is definitely deep enough for us to score a run here in the 12th. And Moore's on the mound with a strikeout to Mullins to end the game. The Angels win their first game of the year. They grab the momentum. Here we're going to learn about this playthrough style. It looks like we got 4 momentum icons or fireballs there. So we start off with a win. Another win using our momentum. We sweep the Orioles. We lose to the Marlins. We win the 2nd game to the Marlins and the 3rd game. This moves fast. Then we're going to jump into our next scenario against the Red Sox with a 5-1 start to the season. In this game, we start in the top of the 8th with a 2-run lead against the Red Sox. The Angels trying to hold on to get their 6th win of the year. There's a base hit Not a good way to start. And we move ahead with 1 out. We do get a nice ground ball to Drury to turn a double play and end the top of the 8th. Now we move to closing time in Anaheim. Matt Moore is back in the game for another close. Start off with a ground ball to Rendon. Easily fields, 1 away. Next batter, another ground ball to Rendon. That'll be 2 outs. And then O'Neill is up to bat with a nice ground ball that gets past Drury at second base. Trout will have to field it, hold him to first. 1 on, 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Story with a ground ball to Neto. He flips it to second base. Angels win. Jump into our next game, and we are 10-2 facing off against the 2-11 Boston Red Sox. We get a chance to see Zach Neto here as a player lock game to try to give him a boost for the rest of the year. He flies out in his first at bat. Second at bat here, we see him fly out to left field this time. Not a great start, 0-2. Then we get to see him in the field at shortstop. Nice ground ball, able to play it very cleanly, toss it over to first base to retire the batter. And in his third at bat, he's 0 for 2 at this point. Another fly ball to left field. Don't think we're going to win this challenge. And for his fourth at bat, a fly ball to right field. 0 for 4 on the game. We failed that one. The next one we jump into is the Angels against the Orioles again. This one looks like we need to get a hold here and a save to win. We're up 2-1. We let a walk at the first batter, then a nice base hit there. Angels are in trouble here. 2 runners on, nobody out. We get Mullins to strike out on what is very much a questionable swing there. I don't think he swung, but we'll take it 1 away. Mateo strikes out as well on a curveball, 2 away. Santander, deep fly ball to right field. Moniak is back there to field it. That takes us to the 9th. Or the bottom of the 8th, we have Mike Trout up with a deep fly ball to left center. Another home run for Mike Trout. He is on a ridiculous pace this season for us. That's his 7th of the year already. Nice to have Mike Trout on this March to October playthrough. 104 miles per hour exit velocity, 411 feet. But then we strike out Henderson to start the top of the 9th. A ground ball that Moore plays himself to get the second out of the 9th inning. 0-0 count here with 2 outs. Pop fly. That'll end the game. We win another one. Angels are on a roll to start the season. Jumping into the next action, we are down 4-5 with bases loaded against the Twins in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. And that pitch fools us. Strikeout. Jumping to the bottom of the 9th, we have Aaron Hicks pinch hitting as our last hope here. 3-2 count to Hicks. And we look at strike 3 and lose to the Twins. Then we had an opportunity to make a trade. We actually do trade for Alex Kelleroff here. We're going to add him to the team. He's not a huge upgrade at first base, but gives us some good contact against right-handed pitching. Kirilloff is in his player lock game here at this first appearance and a chance to give him a boost for the rest of the season. We weren't successful at the first one. Let's see if we can be successful at this one. Nice hit to center field, but that'll be fielded cleanly. 0 for 1. Second at bat, he had 2 runners on, but a line drive to left field retires him. 0 for 2. Third at bat here in the 5th inning. Ground ball to first base. Not looking good on this one either. Struggling with the player locks. 7th inning, we end up getting a nice base hit with Alex here. A good carom off the wall, which we did not notice, but we try to get to second. Luckily, the throw's offline. He's in there for a double. And we decide to do the hit and run here, but a broken bat. And with an opportunity to go 2 for 5 in the game, we hit a ground ball to second base. Not a great one. He's retired. 1 for 4. And as fitting as possible, we're 26-10 facing off against the Pirates here to end this episode. Very fitting to play our team in another series. But we have Hayes up to bat here with the bases loaded. That's a nice base hit. It's going to drive in 1 run, make it 2 runs, 2-1 Pittsburgh. Ouch. Okay, Brian Hayes, can you do that in our series? Zawinski with a line drive up the middle, drives in another run. 3-1 Pittsburgh. This one's getting out of hand. Rendon with a chance to tie the game with a deep fly ball to left field. It does carry the fence. 3-3 in the 7th. The Angels are fighting back. Mike Trout is up in the top of the 9th with a runner at second and 1 out with a chance to give us the lead going into the bottom of the 9th. Fly ball to center field. That should move the runner. Got lots of speed on the bases there, but Taylor's got a good arm. Almost gets him out anyways. That brings up Drury, and he strikes out, sending us to the bottom of the 9th at a tie game. First batter here is Taylor with a ground ball to right field. Runner on first. Then Tellez strikes out. Rowdy, wish we could face you every time. Connor Joe up to bat. Ground ball to Neto. He tries to flip it to second base, but it's late. Both runners are safe. We're in trouble here. 1 out, 2 runners on. And Endy Rodriguez with a line drive up the middle is going to win the game for the Pirates. Well, I'm a little torn on this one. But that leaves us off where we're going to end this episode. We are 27-13, 1 game ahead of the Rangers in the standings right now. Have a decent gap on the wild card as 23 wins is the last place there. Pretty cool start. Let me know what you think of this series. If there are changes I should make. Do you like how quickly the pace is? I'm enjoying it. We're going to do these at least once a week. I'll catch you on the next one.